Hey everyone, it's Dr. Adam here. I had a patient this morning who was going on vacation, asked me how to stay healthy on a plane flight, and I thought I'd make a video for you. And there's a couple things when you're looking at this. Is the first thing is a plane is a very dry environment, so you want to make sure your body's hydrated leading up to the trip, like a week, a few days before, especially if you have trouble drinking water. Some people it's a daily battle. My wife's like that. But that day before and that day of, make sure you stay hydrated. Now, you don't want to be like having to go pee a ton on the plane, so it's more so make sure leading up to that you're good. The other thing is when you go on the plane, it's a very enclosed environment, so a little more prone to bacteria and viruses. So keep your immune system running well and topped up going up to the flight. Make sure you're eating healthy. Try not to overdo it on the alcohol the night before or the days before. That kind of thing. So you're keeping yourself strong. The other thing is when you get on a plane, I don't know if you've been on a plane these days, they're increasingly making the seats smaller, I think. I'm 6'1", but when I get in there, I feel like a sardine in a can, right? So stretching, before your flight, keeping yourself moving, the week leading up to the flight is really good. And then when you're on the flight, if you're doing some stretches. I mean, you don't want to be doing lunges in the aisle and stuff like that. It would look kind of awkward. But you can do simple exercises. When you're sitting down, you can do isometric contractions with your quads. You can push up against them with your hand. You can use the tray table in front of you if there's no one sitting in front of you. That might be annoying to the other person. And then the other thing is, in terms of blood circulation, when you're looking at things like pregnancy, if you're pregnant, if you have any varicose veins, you want to prevent any blood clotting, which is always good. You can do contractions with your calves. So you'll point your toes out, right? That'll contract your calves. Then you're going to bring your toes and point them back up, and you're just stretching and contracting the calves, getting those veins, pumping, getting the blood going back up to your heart and circulating around your body. So that's another great thing to do, always a good thing to do on a flight, especially if it's a long one. Now, the other thing is when you're looking at a plane, it's a pressurized environment. So when you're up high, the pressure changes. Now, when you land, the pressure is going to be different. It's going to be different in the cabin, and it's also going to be different in your body and your discs in your back. So you're more prone to injury an hour or two after your plane flight. And what are you going to do after your plane flight? You're going to go awkwardly lift a heavy bag off a carousel. So when you're doing this, really try to keep a good posture. Try to really avoid the bending, twisting, and then lifting. See if you can keep a neutral spine, grab the bag, pull it over. All right, so last thing you want to do is to get to wherever your vacation spot is and injure yourself and not be able to move. That would suck. So those are some healthy tips you can do to stay good on a plane flight and really keep that going into your vacation. The next thing is if you are going anywhere fun, invite me along. Have a great day.